Hello beautiful creatures of the world and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about my 21 Pilots Mayhem. This is a story time. So last week's video was my vlog of when me and my friend went to go see 21 Pilots live in concert on their emotional roadshow speaking tour. It was amazing. The concert was so great. Their performance was so good, like 10 out of 10, would definitely recommend. The concert was very amazing, but leading up to the concert we had a few bumps in the road. So it was like, you know that nightmare that you like have? I have this reoccurring nightmare where you just are trying to get somewhere and you're running but you feel like you're just never gonna make it, and you're trying so hard to get there but you can't and you're missing something and you just have that awful feeling. That's what it felt like. So the concert started at 7 and we arrived at our hotel room at 5 and we're like, okay, this is good, like we're gonna glam, do our makeup, like get cute outfits on. This will take like an hour, like hour and a half. We'll get there, we'll be to the venue right as it starts. Maybe we'll miss the opening act a little bit, but things will be good. So we get there and we realize we need to run to Walmart really quickly because my friend needed some red socks to pull together her outfit. So we're in a city that we've only been to like once before. We're not used to it at all. So I asked Siri, I'm like, hey Siri girl, what up? Like, where's the closest Walmart? And the nearest Walmart is 0.3 miles away. So literally just a couple blocks away. So we run downstairs. We're on the 3rd floor in like a corner room. So we run to the elevator, go downstairs, we run out to the car, we run to Walmart. We run to Walmart really quickly, but even though it is only like 0.3 miles away, the way the roads were set up, we had to like really go around it. So it took like about 0.8 miles to actually get there. And so we had a lot of turns and there was a lot of traffic because it was rush hour in the middle of the city. And when you get to Walmart, it is so busy. There are so many cars in the parking lot. There's so many people there. We're not used to this Walmart, so it takes like forever. It feels like forever to find the stuff that we need. And then we get to the checkout lanes and every lane has like 30 people. No, that's an exaggeration, but every lane has a few people in it. And like everyone in front of us has like cartloads full of stuff and the cashiers are going so slow. So I get in one line, Hannah gets in the other. We're like, whoever gets up first, scream, we're gonna run to that person. So we line cheated a little bit. And we finally get out of Walmart, we finally get back to our hotel, and it's like past 6 at this point. We're like, we need to glam. We glam, we get cute, and then we take a lot of selfies, because of course, and then we're ready to go. It's like a little after 7 at this point, like 7:05 maybe. So it started, but it's just like the opening act, and they have 2 opening acts. Hannah realizes though that she forgot her socks that she needed for her outfit that we went to Walmart for in the car. So she asked me if I can run down. So I run downstairs, again from the 3rd floor. I go down to the car, come back with the bag, and then she's like, oh my gosh, my glasses are missing. I can't find my glasses. So I also run down to the car. I look for them in the car, but they're not in there. And then I come back and she's like, oh, I found my glasses here in the room. And she's like, okay, let's go. So we both go downstairs and she realizes she doesn't have her car keys. So for the 3rd time I'm coming back. I've gone down and come back 3 times now. We grab the car keys, we go back down, and we're leaving. It's like 7:30. We get out there, we get on the interstate, which is what we had to do to get to the venue. We get to the venue, it's about 7:45-ish, I would say. And literally, there are cars everywhere, and there's no parking. There is no parking. It is all full to capacity. All the parking and all the lots around the venue are full. All the overflow parking is full. We drove around for a solid 15 minutes trying to find a spot and we couldn't. So we're driving around for 15 minutes. We literally can't find a spot in the parking lots or the overflow parking. And it's like 8 o'clock at this point. And I'm starting to like kind of freak out like a little bit. And I know that like probably first opening act would like go on or whatever, and then they'd perform for like a while, then there'd be an intermission, then the second opening act, and then play for a while, intermission. So I was still worried we were gonna miss 21 Pilots. So we finally see people are parking in this like clinic that's across the street, and there are signs that specifically say no event parking. But like there's nowhere else to park, and people are parking there. So we park there, and even that parking lot was so full, we couldn't find a parking spot, to the point where like at the edge of the parking lot, people were like parallel parking on the side, so we had to kind of like parallel park. So not only were we parking in a parking lot where we weren't allowed to park for event parking, but we were also parking kind of illegally in the parking lot. So we get out, we're frazzled, we're like couple blocks away from the venue at this point, and it is so cold outside. So we're like running into the venue, and we get there, and it's like a little before 8:30. We get in, they scan the tickets, we go in, we get into a line for merch, and we finally get up to the front of the line, of the merch line, and they don't have what we want. So we go like upstairs, because we're like balcony seats. So we like go up a couple floors, and then we stand in line for a merch table again, and they didn't have what we wanted. So we're like, fine, let's just like go in. And John Bellion was the second opening act, and he has that song that's on the radio, All Time Low. And I'm hearing this song, and I really wanted to see him perform that song. And we're walking, because we get up to like the third floor, like balcony seats, but the section we're in is literally the opposite side of the escalators. So we're like running all the way around the venue, which this venue is big. Venues are big. So it's taking like forever to get around to the other side. And I'm hearing John Bellion sing, I'm at an all-time low, 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 low. Yeah, whatever. Me singing, just no big deal. And I'm like, no, I wanted to see this so bad, but I heard it, so it's no big deal. We finally find our section, and you know, at concerts they give you the section, but then they give you the row, which is like a letter. The letters are not painted on the ground, so we cannot figure out which like row we're supposed to be in, and it is pitch black in there because like John Bellion is performing. So we like just left, and we went to the little hallway like right outside the venue, and we just sat down at a table by the window, and we're just gonna wait till his set's done, and then we're gonna go in once the lights are up a little bit. We're like 3 stories up, we're looking out the windows, we're getting a pretty decent view of like all the cars in the parking lot, and then we go in after John Bellion set is over, but the lights are not up like whatsoever. It is still like pitch black. So we're like to people, hey, do you know what row this is? And then finally some nice guy told us, and we finally found our seats. And like just before 21 Pilots was about to perform, and so I was just like a ball of stress. I was really ready to cry. Like I stressed out about everything. So that was the Mayhem. Like it was a crazy adventure, but looking back, I'm like, wow, that was kind of a lot of fun because it really was a crazy adventure. And I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also leave a comment down below. Make sure to check out my social media links, which are going to be in the bottom bar, and I will see y'all next time. Love y'all.